Coming at number 10, we have Katekyo Hitman Reborn. For the first 25 episodes, Katekyo Hitman Reborn is nothing but a gag anime that's fun to watch, even though it lacks a storyline. But after these introductory episodes, the story kicks right in, and the anime takes a serious tone which makes every moment of it worth watching. The best part of the anime is how you get to see almost all the initially one-dimensional characters grow up into something a lot more than they were in the beginning. Despite having an average animation quality, Katekyo Hitman Reborn sets itself apart through its amazing premise that keeps you captivated throughout its long runtime. At number 9 we have Naruto. The manga Naruto has been adapted from has more than 10,000 pages. So, it comes as no surprise that it is one of the longest running anime of all time. Now it is not exactly the kind of show that will be appealing to you from the beginning itself. But if you stick around for a while, it sure will start to grow on you with its 3 unique characters. It keeps its elements of slapstick comedy, but along with that, it portrays a deeply captivating plot with the most perfect pacing. Most viewers who watched it during the time when it was first being premiered will know how magical it was to grow up with Sasuke, Sakura and Naruto over the span of 5 whole years. At number 8 we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Some haters might claim that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is nothing but anime about card games, but what they fail to notice is how amazingly it manages to develop its characters throughout its runtime of 224 episodes. It's also interesting to see how it portrays the complexities of the relationships between the characters and brings in a whole Egyptian background to its story. Just make sure that if you want to get a deeper understanding of what it's all about, then you should definitely watch it with its original Japanese audio. At number 7 we have Pokémon. Pokémon is a phenomenal anime that took on the entire world of animation by storm. A few years after its release, it was not only known as an anime, but for its entire franchise that included everything from toys to games to trading cards. The plot of Pokémon is as simple as it can be, but it's this simplicity that makes it extremely appealing to the younger audience. The original series came to an end with a total of 276 episodes, but even to this day, Pokémon is still on with several new versions of it. At number 6 we have Dragon Ball Z. The weight of an entire planet stands on your shoulders, and failure would mean losing every single thing you ever stood for. That's Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. As a fight anime fan, if you have not seen Dragon Ball Z yet, you are simply robbing yourself a beautiful experience that everyone should embark on at least once. It is easy to say that its entire story is cliché, and the fight scenes are a drag. But the experience that the anime is able to give to most of its young male viewers is simply irreplaceable. At the end of the day, Dragon Ball Z is simply an epic shonen anime that will probably never die. If you're one of those few people who have not seen it yet, you should check it out on anime streaming website. At number 5 we have Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail takes all the ideas portrayed by most shonen anime and throws them out of the window. Unlike others of its kind, it has short and crisp fight scenes, story arcs that have a little bit of everything, and characters that do not announce their fight moves during battles. It is basically the opposite of everything that makes an anime shonen, and that's probably the reason why one might either love it or simply find it boring. Even then, every shonen fan who is into long-running anime must give this one a try. At number 4 we have Bleach. Bleach, Naruto and One Piece are 3 anime that have sparked endless debates of comparison among their fans, who try to prove that their favorite out of the 3 is the best anime ever made. The fanboyism is real with all 3 shows, but what really stands out about Bleach is its vast enthralling universe. This great universe that it portrays makes the entire plot very unpredictable, and you can never really guess what will happen next. So make sure that you ignore all the negative reviews of the so-called narrators, and give this one a shot at least once. At number 3 we have Gintama. In a medium where comedy has never really been a strong suit because of the varying differences in the culture of the West compared to Japan, Gintama stands out by proving that comedy in the world of anime is not dead yet. It defies all the conventions, and with time, it has managed to become one of the greatest comedy shows out there. Gintama is a samurai anime that has very broad appeal in terms of comedy, and till date, it remains to be the best of its kind. If you have not seen it yet, then you should definitely check it out on anime streaming sites. At second we have Naruto Shippuden. After an endless number of fillers in its first run, the long-running anime Naruto returned again with Naruto Shippuden, and this time, with an even longer runtime. The best thing about this renewed version of the original series is that it pretty much has everything that made its first run amazing. Apart from that, Shippuden also brings in the same characters who have slightly more mature personalities. Naruto was undoubtedly a great anime, but it's the darkness and depth in the tone of Shippuden that makes it entertaining in its own unique. Now coming at first we have One Piece. One Piece has been running since the past 20 years now, and it shows no signs of slowing down. It has a huge die-hard fan following, and even when it comes to its ratings, it has managed to surpass the 4 big shonen. Anyone would have to think twice before even start binging it, because the show has almost reached 1,000 episodes now. But the ones who have been following it all along swear that it's an incredibly epic ride throughout. One Piece is no way a masterpiece, and there is nothing groundbreaking about it, but it is simply shonen at its best with its diverse battles, very well fleshed out cast and promising plot. If you think you have the patience to keep up with it, then you can start watching it on Crunchyroll. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.